Welcome to this video where I'll be showing how I created a serverless autonomous agent which runs without requiring any manual intervention. So this is my AWS console home. These are the services that I have used to create this agent and North Europe. This is the region which I've used to host my agent. So moving on to the first service, that is AWS Lambda, I have created this function called morning brief agent. In the code tab, I have pasted my Python source code and I will explain you in brief what this does. I have hard coded the latitude and longitude values. I have created environment variables for the news API key and the SNS topic ARN. The first function, weather, what it does is it visits this link, provides the latitude and longitude as the parameter, and returns the temperature, maximum temperature, and the minimum temperature. Next, the news function, it visits this site and it provides my API key as the parameter, and it says, hey, I am fetching the headline from this country, that is India. I want maximum 10 headline and I want it in English. And for every article, it will return the title of the article along with its URL. So if the reader finds any article headline interesting, they can just click on the URL and read it. Next, the Lambda handler function, which is actually provides the output and it will be in this format. So first, the date of that specific day, the weather, that is the current temperature, and the maximum and minimum temperature forecasted for that specific day, followed by the top 10 headlines. Now I have also included this so that it tells me that the code has executed successfully. The function has executed successfully rather. Now going back, you can set the environment variables from the configuration tab and you can visit environment variables. I will not be showing it since it will reveal my API keys. Moving on to CloudWatch, here you can see all the execution logs, and for that you can visit log management, click the log group and you see the log group details and all the log streams. Now moving on to the next part is to Amazon SNS is simple notification service. I have the source code, right? It will run and give me some output. But how will it send me the output? That is set up using Amazon SNS. So first I have to create the topics. That is, I've already created a morning brief agent topic. And then I have to create a subscription. Now, how do you want to receive that notification? That is the protocol. It can either be email or SMS or a number of things. Set the endpoint, and then once you have created the subscription, in the status you will see it's pending confirmation. Now go to this email, check the inbox. You will receive an email from AWS telling you to subscribe to this. Once you click on the subscription, it will show something like this. Your subscription is confirmed. Now, once you come back here and you fill out this page, it will show the status is confirmed. Now, always remember when you're copying the ARN, it should always be the topic ARN, not the subscription ARN. This is one of the mistakes that I did, so I'm sharing it over here. So now moving on to the next AWS service used, this Amazon event bridge. So you have already set up how you will be receiving the notification. But then the last question in the picture is, when will you receive each notification? And for that, you use this service. You go to schedules and you create a schedule. Now I have created this schedule to test my agent if it's running successfully. But this is the schedule that I'll be showing here. Now you get the schedule details like the name, description, the status, when you have created it, the modification date, the schedule ARN, the time zone. Now if you scroll down, you will see this prawn expression. That is when you want it to run. You set the hours, you set the minutes. Now since mine is recurring, I kept this field as it is, and you can see it displays the next 10 trigger dates. That is Monday 20th July, 7 o'clock IST, and it shows till Wednesday 29th July, 7 o'clock IST. Once you get the notification tomorrow and you come back here at around 11 o'clock, say, you will see that the next 10 trigger dates will be 21st July to 30th July. One thing which is very important is you should set up the required permissions from IAM. Now going to the test tab, you can just click on test here and you see that my test has succeeded. Now you can go and watch the log streams simply from here. And it will show you the details. And if you see here, this is the execution log for this particular test. And if I go to my email, I have received this notification. And since it was set up yesterday, I have already received the notification today at 7 o'clock. Now, wasn't this super easy and interesting? And the best part is that you don't need a single credit to set this up. So if you want to set it up on your own, I have created a setup guide and also provided the source code in my GitHub repo. The link you will find in the description. I have also written a blog, which if you read, you will get more details as in what each service does, why I have chosen them, the architecture, etc. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.